Let's just do our best, shall we? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey, well, winter has come and gone. It is officially spring, at least technically, while it may be still snowing and tornadoes and hurricanes and whatever else Mother Nature has in store for us, because climate change. I don't know if you all noticed, but it's been quite some time since my last favorites video. It's been about 3 months. So it's definitely time for me to catch you all up on what I have been reaching for incessantly. Some of these fragrances have been featured in recent videos because they are newer to the collection. But some of these fragrances y'all ain't never even heard of. Not now one time. That, or you just haven't heard about them from me in quite some time. We're gonna go ahead and jump into my winter 2025 into 2026 favorites, but before we do so, please make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you hit the notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. Duh! After subscribing, turning that post notification bell on and setting it to all so you don't miss when I post a deal or when I post the next upload. Make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up and hype it up as well, because it's free and it goes such a long way to help support the channel and help us to grow. And last but most certainly not least, if you are interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances that we discussed today, please make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps support the channel. And you know you go buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me start over. I don't feel comfortable with that clip. Before we get into my winter favorites, I do want to share my scent of the day. This one was sent to me from the brand some time ago, and it's one we haven't talked about in quite some time. This is Clean Classics Spring Breeze. I had a really easygoing day of errands and working from home, and with the recent shift to spring, at least technically, and by the time you all see this video, this is perfect. I feel like this one has kind of fallen off the radar, but I have been reaching for this. I started reaching for this in the winter, if I'm honest. But it is a perfect spring scent. It literally smells like a spring breeze, if you ask me. There is some lavender, and it is aromatic and calming, but it's not like super sharp. It's also not super obnoxious, cloying beast mode. It's a really inoffensive, unproblematic, fresh, clean fragrance. I think there's some aldehydes or some ambrette or something like that in this as well. Some florals, some musk. Y'all know how clean do. It literally smells like a lavender, like laundry detergent or fabric softener. Perfect for an easygoing, simple, clean day, and perfect to wear when you just want to smell effortlessly put together. Again, this is Clean Classics Spring Breeze as today's scent of the day. Now, if you're interested in seeing, in no particular order, my top winter fragrances for 2025 through 2026, I guess, make sure you keep watching. Staying in that clean family, this one is actually one that was sent to me from Clean Reserve, though. This one is a newer launch from Clean, their newer gourmand launch, specifically Caramel Swirl. I don't know if y'all see the little dent that is forming in this, but I have been wearing this since I got it. Let me tell you something about this here Caramel Swirl. I think I already told you all when I heard the rumblings about this and I saw the notes, I was not excited. This is not a traditional Alexis scent profile, but this is sick and tired of me. Only was I wearing it this winter. I'm going to be taking this into the spring as well because of that fruity, fresh, tart sweetness from the mango. That coconut is like toasty and sweet, but not creamy to where it's like giving suntan lotion. It's not giving summertime to my nose, especially when paired with the florals, that musk, that sandalwood. It is fluffy and decadent delicious, but still airy, wearable, and fresh at the same time. This is not for everybody. I have been seeing, different opinions, but for those of us that, are not necessarily gourmand girlies and prefer a more refined or more quote unquote sophisticated approach potentially to a gourmand, this is it. It's got a lot of mismatched things going on that just happen to work together really well to me, and just doesn't lean in one way too far, in one way I should say, in one direction to where it's bothersome. This has also been getting compliments. Been layering this with other fragrances on this list, other fragrances from Clean Reserve, and every single time it has been successful for me. This, listen, I didn't want to like this. I didn't expect to, but here we are. A new addition, a new release, and a winter favorite, hands down, is this one from Clean Reserve, Caramel Swirl. Another fragrance that I have really been enjoying this winter that was sent to me from the brand as well is Noyz Unmute. And I know that my dent may look minimal, but let me just tell you, this one is sick and tired of me this winter. And while the dent looks minimal, it's because of this amazing atomizer. That pressurized atomizer just spreads that fragrance out so finely. So it's a lot coming out and is distributed extremely well, in my opinion, my experience. This one has some plums, some vanilla, and I think there's some cashmere or some Palo Santo, something like that, that are some very similar note structure or scent profile, maybe I should say, as my Auntie Dawn, also known as Donna Karan Cashmere and Palo Santo. They smell very similar to my nose, except this one has a plum note, and it's just a little different while still being like familiar. It's cozy and easy to reach for. It's sweet without being too much. Got a little kick to it. It's musky. This is sexy, okay? My type of carrying on. I wore this a lot to bed, but you can also take this outside. I layered this with Auntie Dawn. I've layered this with another fragrance on this list that we'll talk about in just a second. But this also layered really well with Octavia Morgan's Dark Rose. I've worn this with Musk Noir Rose. Both of those fragrances have plum in them, and perfect for cooler weather. I really enjoy plum in cooler weather, which is probably why I was reaching for this one a lot, especially once I finally finished my first bottle of Auntie Dawn. But another great one this winter for me was this one sent over to me from the team at Noyz Unmute. Now this next one was sent to me by the brand some time ago and has been in the collection for a while and got a lot of wear out of me this winter. This is Finery's Without a Trace. No stranger to this channel at all, and one that just smells like the most beautiful girl just stepped out of an everything shower. It is fresh. It is green. It almost smells like shampoo. I think there's neroli or jasmine in this. There's something really fresh, floral. It's also really sheer, transparent, woody musk. So again, just smells like you stepped out of an everything shower, and really effortless, pretty, and clean, and almost smells like you just smell like that, like you didn't spray anything on, like you just smell naturally good. It's also really light and subtle, so it's one that is a more intimate projection, or one that you smell like in somebody's walk by air. Really pretty. And I've been wearing this to bed. I've been wearing this as like a base layer under other fragrances because it applies. It's inoffensive and it lasts without being loud at all. Definitely recommend getting your nose on this one, especially because it's such an affordable price point. If I'm not mistaken, this is inspired by Fleur's Missing Person. So if you like that scent profile, but you want a more affordable approach, highly recommend getting your nose on this one. A winter fave for sure. Finery's Without a Trace. Now, this next one is another fresh out of the shower, your skin but better fragrance that got a lot of wear out of me this winter. This is Glossier You, the original You. Well, maybe not the original You, because I do believe or have heard rumors that this has been reformulated. But this is the original You in the line of Yous. They have actually another one that's coming out in like maybe a couple of weeks called You Sois. I'm gonna get my nose on that. But this one in particular, I can't even really spray it on paper. I was about to grab a tester strip, but because this is a really musky fragrance, it's not going to register the same. So I'll just spray it on my hand. Really spicy. It's really woody. There's like a fruitiness to it, but it's a green fruitiness. Think more like a berry or something that has like the leaves still attached to it, like it's still in a bush. You know what I'm saying? Very musky, very clean. I just want to smell good without thinking about it. If I'm going on my hot girl plus hot dog walks, if I'm working from home, if I'm going to bed, if I want something that is going to add a little seasoning, a little flavor, or be a base layer to something else, another go-to fragrance for me this winter was Glossier's You. Honestly, this is a go-to fragrance for me in general. I will wear this, period. But specifically this winter, I wore a lot of this one. And her sister, honestly, You Fleur. But this one more so. Again, this is Glossier's You. And since we done talked about you, now I got to talk about me. I also wore out Snif Me this winter. You can probably tell from this dent. Another easy reach go-to, fresh out of the shower, your skin, but better fragrance. It's perfectly named because it just smells like me. It just smells, and it could smell like you know. It is apricot skin, if I'm not mistaken. It's really powdery, woody orris, musk. It is very clean and woody and subtly sexy and a little bit strong too. I wouldn't say it's beast mode, but it's strong enough for me to not have to spray on no tester strip or even on skin. Now, it definitely performs better on skin. I can wear this regardless of the weather. I can wear this as a base layer under other fragrances, but this don't need no help. This gets compliments. This lasts me all day. And something about the way Snif does musk is really good to me. Not to mention it's a super affordable price point to me. I do wish that they would give us more than 1 ounce, but you know, maybe that'll come down the pipe. Regardless, a perfect, easy reach go-to fragrance that I could not get enough of this winter. I have to give it to Snif Me, and I'll make sure I leave my link and discount code down below in the description box if you want to pick it up. Another fragrance that got a lot of wear out of me this winter after I bought it for myself for my birthday is Amouage Dia 40. This one, listen. First of all, this is one of the only beast mode fragrances that is on this list. It is a very, very clean, very floral, powdery fragrance. It is very strong. Not only does this have some aldehydes in it, some very green herbs in it, a little bit of fruitiness, I believe from some blackcurrant. There's also a number of florals in here. Also extremely powdery and soapy. A really creamy, like luxurious body wash or bar of soap is what this smells like. A very expensive one as well. This is very potent juice. A couple of sprays going to last you all day. It's going to turn heads on skin and on clothes per my experience, especially on clothes. And it is going to get you compliments. People are going to notice this fragrance. This is not one you wear if you if you don't want to be noticed. This is very luxe, very C-suite, executive, wealthy woman, okay? This is a 10 out of 10, and shout out to the Santa Maria for putting this on my radar. You owe me some money for putting this on my radar, and I need to block you. But I ain't though. No regrets whatsoever about adding this one to the collection. She got a lot of wear out of me for church and the office, and I just want to feel like a put together, classy boss, bitch. Amouage Dia 40 was coming outside with me this winter. I didn't rank any of the other fragrances, but I did specifically save these last two because they were absolutely my most worn this winter. This first one is still relatively new to the collection. Actually, they both kind of are, but this one I would probably say was my signature scent. Once I got it in the mail from the brand, I was wearing this incessantly, any and everywhere, layered, not layered, and outside, inside, commodities. It's expressive. I know that this wasn't for everybody, but when I say, one, this is one of the most unique fragrances in my collection. Two, every single time, I won't say every single time, but just about every single time I wore this fragrance, somebody was saying something. Somebody was complimenting this fragrance. Oh my goodness. First of all, I'm going to spray this one, even though I can spray it from the tester strip because I'm obsessed. That mango is perfect. It is sweet. It's also really cold, so it's like a mango slushy, especially once you bring in that mint, that eucalyptus. I think there's some pepper in this as well. It's really, you know, when I bite into a peppermint patty, I get the sensation. It's that, but mango. It's also really warm because I think it has amber in the base. Some woodiness to not only help it stick around, but help it to project and help it to not be like too foody. Even though there is that like sweet element to it, I don't think this is like girly. If you think this is girly, it's like more cool girl. You know what I'm saying? Cool person, cool non-binary, cool them, you know? I have worn this in all black, dressed like the Omen, with a heel, with a boot, with a sneaker. It's something, even though it's complex, there's something signature scent, wearable, easy reach, universal, versatile, flexible, adaptable about this fragrance. It's very chill, not to play on the words, no pun intended. Still fun. I don't know how to explain this. I have a really difficult time getting how this smells and comes across to me out or expressed in words, but it's amazing. And I love this. And I will be taking this into the spring and into the summer because it's fresh, but it's also got that tropical element from that mango. Really excited to spend time with this. And because of its versatility, I do feel like it's going to be able to work regardless of if it's hot or cold. Also have the other scent spaces that I can play around with in the different weather as well. But this one, for me, has absolutely been the star. And I'm sorry if this ain't work for you, but I am so happy to have another fruity banger in my collection because we love the fruits over here as long as they're done well, and Commodity definitely did it well with Commodity Ice. For this last one, I'm almost certain those of you who are regulars to the channel saw this coming, but if you are not a regular to the channel, this one I've been talking about since I got it in the mail from the team at Twisted Lily, which, by the way, I'll make sure I leave my link and discount code for those who are interested in samples or full-size bottles of high-end luxury niche fragrances down below in the description box. Save 10% with my code. I'll make sure I have it down below again. But this one, by itself, layered with other fragrances, special occasion, home, work, topper, one spray on the back of my hand just so I can get wild stuff throughout the day. It don't matter. I kept reaching for this. This also has a versatility to it, but in a much different way. Let me stop talking about it so much and actually show you what the hell the fragrance is. This is Matiere Premier's Vanilla Powder. I don't know if y'all see my dent. I have decanted this a couple of times for the girlies, but most of this is me. There will be no tester strip because this is Be Smooth, okay? They took what I didn't necessarily hate, but also didn't love about the original vanilla powder and made it much more smooth, sweeter, maybe even a more caramelized version of that coconutty, vanilla, sweet, woody, musky goodness that is vanilla powder. There's obviously a reason that fragrance is so popular and so beloved. It performs really well. It gets compliments. But this one is still strong and still authentic to that DNA. But because it is an extrait, it sits closer to you at the same time. So we're getting that similar scent profile and longevity performance, especially on clothes. It is still strong, it is still powdery, it's still sweet, still very woody and pronounced, but in a more mild, smooth, and subdued way. Super versatile to me because it is, simply put, a vanilla fragrance. So I can, wear this anytime or for any occasion, in my opinion. Even though it can cut through some cold, I still feel like it's versatile enough to be able to wear this all year round. If I'm going on a date night during the summertime, or if I just want to add a little sweet woodiness to a fragrance when it's warm out, this summer, this spring, I'm still going to wear this and still feel like it's going to make a statement without doing too much. In my opinion, if you have the original, do you need this extrait? No, not necessarily. This is a fragrance where I feel like I have the option to do too much, but I'm choosing not to. I just feel like this fragrance has a bit more restraint than the OG, and it's definitely a better fit for me. It's just so freaking good. And this is coming from somebody who don't give a damn about no coconut or no vanilla. But this is my absolute favorite vanilla fragrance in my entire collection. I think I told you all that in my vanilla video recently. I'll make sure I have that linked if you haven't seen it. Hands down was my favorite and most worn fragrance of winter 2025, 2026, whatever. I could not stop wearing this, and I'm still not gonna stop wearing this. I can't recommend this one any more than I already have. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend getting your nose on my most worn fragrance for winter this year, Matiere Premier's Vanilla Powder, the Extrait. I'm exhausted and I keep stuttering, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video here, but I'll leave a couple of honorable mentions down below in the description box as well that I also couldn't keep my hands off this winter. But definitely sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your favorite winter fragrances. Let me know if you've tried any of the fragrances that we discussed today, or if you're interested in trying them. And of course, if you are, please make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps me out. That ice is still in the air, child. My hair's getting on my nerves, but after you commented on this video and on your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, hype, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. No harm, but before I talk about anybody's perfume, I got to eat me a little something. I'm hungry.
Very much a water type of scent, but again with all those citrusy notes in it. Love this one.
All right, not gonna fool with this too much because it's already on its way out. Let's just do the best we can. Stank. Oh, wrong way. Okay, cool, wonderful, fantastic, lovely. Damn, bitch, can you speak? All right, this hair. Listen, I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time. No. Shit. Alright. Girl, whatever. Shambles. Shambhala. Alright. We did it. Let's get out of here, because I got to go dancing.